Okay, so in this video we're going to add a new artist into the gallery. So we're starting by being logged in. We've logged into your Squarespace site. So first thing we do is we go to Pages, and all the artwork for the gallery is listed in the Galleries All Artists gallery page. So we go into this, and the first thing we need to do is upload the artwork. So just scroll down to the bottom so we can see that. On your computer, if you navigate to where you've saved the pictures for the new artist, you can select them all at once and just drag and drop them into the gallery pane on the left hand side. They'll start uploading. You won't see anything for a little while, particularly if your internet connection's slow like the one is here in the hotel. They'll take a couple of seconds to upload, so we'll just wait for that to happen. Whilst it's uploading, we can open up the document with the details from the artist, and we can also look at the make sure we've got the profile photo for the artist. So we've got there, so it's Nicola Anthony's photo. Lovely. Okay, so just wait a second. Okay, so overnight those pictures did upload. It took quite some time. So what we're going to do now is go through picture by picture, add the necessary metadata. So that's the category, it's the description, the title. So if we go into each picture, if you hover over it, click on the little sun or the little cog. What we need to do is go down to category. So let's add the category first because we don't have Nicola Anthony yet. So Nicola Anthony presenter. So she's added, and it's been added to the categories list. So the next thing we need to do is find the right name for the picture. So this is Pearls of Wisdom Blue. So we go into the Word document and we want Pearls of Wisdom Blue. So let's copy that and we'll paste that into the title. Then we want everything else here and we'll paste that. I use paste and match style, so it just comes through as nice text, and then we'll click on the bold for the title. I think it looks quite nice. Okay, so let's check everything else. Options, location. Yeah, I think that all looks fine. Okay, so let's save. Let's quickly do that for all the others. So add the category, it's now already in the list. So just pick it. The title, this one is Pearls of Wisdom Silver. Delete the comma and copy all the text again. And I'll do the same again here. So right mouse click, paste and match style, select the first line of text, and let's make that bold. Okay, save that. We've got a nice one here. Let's edit this one. This one is called Rise. So from the Word document, let's have a look for Rise. Copy the text, paste it in. Oh. Right mouse click, paste to match style, sorry. It's bold in the top. Add the category. Let's save that. Let's now do the final one, and this one was called The Place Where 1,000 Stories Begin. Let's copy that, paste the title, copy all the description, right mouse click, paste and match style, select the top level line of text, make it bold, add the category, Nicola Anthony. Excellent. Okay, so that's it for what we need to do in this particular area of Squarespace. We've added the 4 pictures, we've added the categories for the artist's name, we've added the description, and we've added the title. So what we need to do now is we go back to the actual gallery page, and we need to add a section to this page with Nicola Anthony's work. So if you go back to pages and you click on gallery, your gallery loads on the right hand side here. We need to edit this, so we click edit at the top of the page. Let's move it into editing mode, and we can add Nicola Anthony's gallery anywhere on this page. It's entirely up to you. You can insert it in the middle, you can insert it at the top, and I think, you know, let's say we'll enter Nicola's at the top. So we need a line of text, and that will be for her name, so Nicola Anthony, and the text size is heading 2 if you look at Ben Edmonds. So if we go back to Nicola Anthony's, we click heading 2, that makes it the same size. Next thing we need to add is a picture. So we need to add Nicola Anthony's photo. So we'll click on image. We will go back to Finder. So we click on upload. Go to Nicola Anthony, and we've got her profile picture there. Let's upload. Okay, lovely. Save that. And now what we need to add is a summary block as well. So we'll click underneath her picture. We'll add a summary, and this is we can do it as a grid, or we could do it as a carousel. So pick a grid. It's coming from the gallery, so we click all artists. We want to filter what we're displaying. So what we want to filter is the category filter of Nicola Anthony. Do we want to display any of this information? So do we want the title? Do we want the thumbnail? Do we want the excerpt? So we don't want the excerpt. And we just have the title if we look at what we've got in everybody else's. We don't have the metadata either, so we'll click none for that with the date that it was uploaded. We also have the filter here for how many items we want to display. There's only 4 in our gallery, so I think that's fine. If you now click on the layout tab, what we need to do is split it so that we've got just 4 items on that line. We'll come back to that in a second, so if we just leave it as it is for now and click apply. What we need to do is we need to move this block next to the photo, which is what we've got in all the other ones. So if we hover over until we get the hand, click and drag, what you should see, it's very difficult to see here, there's a line on the right hand side which is just about the same height as the picture. If you're holding it in the wrong place, you'll see a line that goes the full length of the page. Don't let go when it's at the full length of the page. You want it to be the same length as the picture. If you put it at the full length of the page, this summary will basically form a separate column, and it can be a little bit tricky to get that back. So as you can see, there's just a small, short, about 2-inch long line when you're hovering it about here. If you let go there, that's formed the list as a column. what we need to do now is make her photo the same width as Ben Edmonds' photo, for example. We do that, we move the mouse to just about here, and you see the cursor changes to a resize handle. So we click that, and we make her page a little bit smaller, and that's now the same photo, the same size as the one below. So now we've got that, we want to change her layout a little bit more. So we'll go back to summary, click edit. Try that again. Click layout. Right, so what we want to do is reduce the column width till we get all her photos at the same size. I think it's 158 is about what I thought it was. It's clearly not. It needs to be a bit smaller. Okay. And then the gutter width, we've used about 16 or 18 on some of the other galleries. So just at 16. I think that looks good. And because Nicola's work is square, I think it's a good idea to change the aspect ratio to 1:1 square, so you can see the whole artwork. Okay, so nearly there. The next thing we have to do, just on the ones below, when the artist was a featured artist or they had a featured piece of work, we put the featured text above. I don't think that's relevant for Nicola's. I think we should actually remove that also for Ben's, so we don't want that text, I would have thought. So let's edit that display. Delete the header text featured. Okay. So the only other thing that we've got on some of the other artists is this inquiry button. So this is a form. And before we create a new one, I'll just show you what it is. So it's a form that allows people to click on it to inquire about their artwork. We've created it. It's got a form name called inquiries. It's got a name, email address, message, and artwork piece name. It has a submit button, and it uses a lightbox mode, which means it pops up and it allows you to inquire about Ben's work. In terms of storage, it sends the email to Bisnpired at interestingly, that's going to the wrong place. So it needs to send an email to team at Bisnpired. I'll fix that one on Ben's. Let's just do that. We don't want it to go there. So we'll change the email to team at Bisnpired. Okay, so we need to create that form for Nicholas. So we'll have the form layout button on the left hand side. So when you see all these little teardrop things, we want the one where it's a full width. You can see one that's just the half width, and that would put the form starting here, but I think we want it underneath there. Look at what everyone else's is. Everyone else's, oh dear, what's happened with Ben's? Right, so ignore me, Britta. Let's put Ben's in the same place as everyone else's, so we need to drag it. Drag it under the column. There we go. It's tricky sometimes finding the placer. Okay, right, so click here under Nicola's work. We scroll down, click form. Form name is inquiring. We don't want message. We change that to artwork piece. name, apply. Let's apply too quickly. Okay, so inquiry. So we've got that. Storage, where do we want it to go to? We want that to go to team at Binspired.co.uk. I think it was defaulting it to mine because I'm logged in with my account. That makes sense. So team at Binspired.co.uk. Right, advanced. So we need to change this to be inquire about Nicola's work. We want the lightbox mode. Inquire about Nicola's work. And sorry, that should be select. Click apply. And that is everything done. So that is the gallery, you've got the form, you've got Nicola's name, and you've got the picture. So save that off. Let's log out of Squarespace. Let's just test it. So click log out. Let's go to the home page. And by the way, Nicola's work should automatically start appearing here because it just picks those at random. Okay, so let's go to gallery. Okay, and Nicola's now appearing at the top of the gallery. Can you inquire about Nicola's work? So first name, last name, email, subject, artwork name. Perfect. And if we click on one of the photos, we've got the description details. Great. We can cycle through those. Perfect. Okay, I think that's it. Sorry it wasn't a perfectly smooth video. A couple of things threw me as you're going through, like Ben's details and his form not being in the right place, but those are corrected, and you can see how you can edit other things at the same time as you're adding something new. You don't have to wait for everything to be done separately.